Good morning. Thanks so much for joining me today. It is January 19th, Tuesday, and this is today's tarot. The first card that we have for today is the King of Cups. This is a fixed water energy and is all about the lesson of transformation of fixed emotions. So there is something that's been going on underneath the surface in our emotional body, something that we've just kind of been dealing with that's in flux. It's not something that's solid. If you look at the character in this card, there's a lot of movement in the waters around them. So there's a lot of churning over of an emotional situation. And so this is bringing up what needs to be transformed and how, when we transform how we look at things emotionally, that can really transform how we are in life. And so this is a condition that's in flux today that we're going to be working with. The second card that we have for today is the Ace of Swords. So there's clarity around that situation that's going to come in, and it might come through some communication or some idea and inspiration that you get just throughout the course of your day. One single sword is a sword that can cut through bullshit. It can also cut through the clouds, cut through illusions, cut through, possibly some clouded ideas that we had, and it's clarity. Like, there's a solidity in this Ace of Swords. The third card that we have for today is the Five of Swords. And so this is bringing up a situation that has come up in the past, that's coming up again, that's asking us, are you going to act on this or not? It's a scenario that's asking us ultimately, if there's something that needs to be resolved, because that needs to be resolved before we can move forward in life. If you've ever had, some fixation or identification with a thought or an idea that kind of rattles you, like something's wrong, something's out of place, and it just is kind of like chewing you up on the inside, it's good to actually face that and deal with it and actually, handle it before you can actually move on to move into the direction that you want. And so there is clarity around that. It's oftentimes people like to just push emotions away and to bury them because it's, for whatever reason, not very acceptable in our culture to speak about your emotions. They're considered, bad, or it's a weakness or something. But we are emotional beings, and if there's something going on emotionally, it's information that our body is giving us. And so if we can actually, see what's going on underneath the surface and look at it and acknowledge it, there is some clarity that's going to come in through today. If we handle it, we can put our energy towards that which feels inspiring and feels encouraging, rather than, that which is defeative, because we kind of imprison ourselves sometimes with our thoughts and how fixed we can be with just storing things away. There's a lot of authors, specifically Louise Hayes, who will speak about how emotions that we don't want to deal with get stored in the body. I also mentioned this in one of my videos recently, talking about the chakras and our senses, and how our senses are actually giving us information about our environment, on whether it's actually safe for us or encouraging for us to be there. So these are tools that we have in our body. Our emotions are a tool. They are something to acknowledge and to see as something to learn from and to work with as we balance our mind, our emotions, our body, and our spirit. So that is the tarot reading for today. I send you a great big hug wherever you are, and I just breathe you in to my heart, and a good wish for the day, and I will see you again soon. Much love to you. Bye-bye.